welcome to B4U. This, of course, is Bollywood box office. Every Friday, a new film comes along, a new film that I get to watch. Today is a film that actually will change the way people view the message that pictures actually send across. We're talking about Pink. One of the most socially relevant films of our time. We live in a time where if a girl is smoking a cigarette or if she's having a drink, it's considered wrong. If a guy is doing the same, it's considered all right. If a girl has a boyfriend, maybe more than one, the society seems to view her as not right or promiscuous. If a guy has more than a girlfriend, he's a stud. If a girl lives alone in a neighborhood, the landlord might not be able to give her a house because the society doesn't approve. If 3 girls live, oh my God, they're up to mischief. If a guy lives, absolutely no problem. This is the basic premise of Pink. When the film starts, it's about 3 girls and a few guys. There's just a conversation. Nothing is shown. And then something happens wherein you realize that Taapsee Pannu has hit the hero in this case, Angad Bedi, with a bottle on his head, and suddenly there's a gash. Suddenly things lead to one another and he lands up at hospital with big stitches. He happens to be the son of a very famous and big and influential politician. So what should have been a small, very innocuous case becomes really large. When the girls go to file an FIR, the police says there will be a reverse FIR on them as well. So they don't file the FIR. Sadly, an FIR gets filed against them for attempt to murder. And therein starts the trial and tribulations of these 3 girls, where from the society, to the police, to the politicians, they keep browbeating them, telling them that they're actually prostitutes because they're 3 girls that live alone. And that's where Amitabh Bachchan comes into the picture as their lawyer, and it becomes a courtroom drama. Amitabh Bachchan once again delivers a masterclass. The man should really form a school. You know, when he's long gone, people will follow the meaning of a pause, punctuation in a sentence, dialogue delivery. He really can teach you everything that you ever need to know about acting and performance. And that is what he does in the second half as a lawyer representing the women. He really is strong. Not only that, the women opposite him are very strong as well. Andrea, Kirti Kulhari, and Taapsee Pannu. Taapsee, a very big name down south, somehow wasn't getting the meaty kind of roles in Bollywood. But this has established her. Kirti Kulhari also been doing lots of roles in Shaitan, but somehow not been noticed beyond that. But this one, in just one sequence, she comes forth. Andrea plays the classical northeastern girl who always gets harassed, and she plays her part well. Angad Bedi, even though he has only one scene, the boy has actually been drifting along. But Bishan Singh Bedi's son will now have his own identity, and that's the reason why he comes out to the fore. Vijay Verma, very strong actor as well. Doesn't have that much of a role in this, but you know, you look at Angad and you look at Vijay and you want to beat the hell out of them. That they've succeeded with their performance. This film will really make you answer those questions that you don't want to see. The questions that are there in your living room, but you choose to ignore. That's why Pink is such a socially relevant film. Perhaps there will be scenes where you'll squirm in your seat. I still remember Damani's days, when Meenakshi Seshadri is in the courtroom and Chadda, Amrish Puri is asking her questions. So many of them. हाथ कहाँ थे? आपकी जांग पर थे या उसके ऊपर? I still remember. It was such a moving scene for me. This film, similarly, there is a question that Amitabh Bachchan asks, which is there in the promo. Are you a virgin? He asks Taapsee Pannu. And thereafter, you will see it's not a light film. What are the faults in the films? Well, not too many. But I did feel the second half was a little too draggy. There were crescendos in the film that came with Amitabh Bachchan, and you felt this film had almost ended there. But because it's been produced by Sujit Sarkar, not directed by him, I felt a little more importance was given to a Bachchan Sahab. But still, it's a fantastic film one should watch. A tad long, but still you will feel like you need to get out there and do something for women empowerment. 3.5 stars for Pink. It's a must-watch in my book. As far as box office collections are concerned, Freaky Ali, you know, I kind of like the film a lot. Almost 10 crores it made on the weekend. Steadily increasing a little bit here and there. Some of them found the film rather flaky, but I think it was rather fun. But the big debacle of the year so far, a Bombay Velvet, you can say, for a Karan Johar camp, has been Baar Baar Dekho. Somehow, when I saw the film, I didn't feel the connect. I knew there were lots of glaring errors and issues, but I think the flack that has come for the film has been way too much. Yes, of course, it's not a great film, but not to the extent where people have gone on to every social media platform abusing them, I think that's not right. You know, an actor comes and only can do that much as is expected of him. If you don't like the film, don't watch it. So yes, of course, a huge debacle and a huge questions now being asked for Katrina Kaif, with Phantom not doing well, Baar Baar Dekho flopping, Fitoor also flopping. The last big hit that she had was Ek Tha Tiger. So really, maybe this is the start of the descent of this very lovely girl, but always has been, not the greatest actress, but Baar Baar Dekho is a complete no-no as far as the box office is concerned. Coming up next week, Banjo with Ritesh Deshmukh, Nargis Fakri, two of the coolest people, and perhaps the coolest star-stop that you're going to watch with the two of them and me. Hilarious. So next week, looking out for that one. Remember, you can stay in touch. Salil Acharya, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. They're verified accounts everywhere. Stay in touch, and thank you very much.
And the drums, the drums, the drums.